Johnny Five alive. I haven't seen that movie. Have you seen Short Circuit?
No, no. I prefer the long circuit, the Circus Maximus, to be
Oh,
specific,
brother.
in good old Roma, Italy.
Did you have pizza when you went to Italy? Probably, right?
Pizza? Well, why are you talking about pizza?
It's just on the mind. It's kind of like in the back of my mind, behind my head, kind of.
Oh, you must be talking about the largest pizza in the world
Oh my god. Hold on.
behind me.
Let's put the focus on you. There he is.
That's not
Magellan
dirt.
Connect.
That's either tomatoes or pepperoni. One of those. So that's big
Yes.
pizza.
A large slice, if you will. Okay.
A
So,
large slice.
so that's Magellan.
Indeed.
That's
Hi,
Alan.
everybody.
Hi. Hello. This is both of us. Hi. I'm wearing my Janelle Monáe shirt, which I'm realizing the camera crop doesn't even show. That's from the
I'm
Dirty
wearing my
Computer Tour.
Shins shirt right now.
Why did we both decide to wear concert shirts to the stream? Why did that happen?
I don't know, but my shirt's kind of green. So if I'm having green screen issues on my shoulder, as you this one,
Why did we both decide
it's
to wear
because of my
concert
green
shirts to the
shirt.
stream? Why did that happen?
I don't know, but my shirt's
I was
kind of
just testing the
green.
audio levels, by
So
the way. You sound so good. You sound so crispy. Oh,
thank you. I strive to be crispy.
what were we calling crispy before? Whoa. Do not click that link. I accidentally just sent you a suspicious link. delete. It's gone. It's gone.
I don't know what we were calling crispy. I think everything was crispy for a time.
I think it. Oh no, you know what it was? I wanted my
What?
stimulus check, and so I kept telling. I was like, I want Joe Biden to make me crispy or something.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember that.
My stimmy. We can hang. We can
I do
talk. We
remember that.
can goof around until people are here, or we can get right into the first main event of the night. Um,
Yeah, let's just get into the business, I think, here.
what are you? Are you looking for new backgrounds for yourself?
Oh, you can see this?
Yeah, I can see everything you're doing, and also the stream can see everything you're doing. Just FYI.
I thought I locked it in on the previous image, but I guess that's not what that lock button did.
And you're specifically looking up Hob Boston, which is interesting. Oh,
It's
because
because
we're the
that's where we saw
shins.
the shins.
That's so true. You know what? Oh god, people can see that. I gotta not play around. This is encouraging me to not play around on Discord. You have to stay center screen. Whoop. There you
I
go.
don't know who that's a picture of right there.
Narford?
I don't know who that is.
Nar?
Hardware?
No, not Nardwar. Narios.
It turns it off. How do I make it so that it won't change?
That's so weird.
I don't know.
Audio is a bit soft in general, right? Thank you. I will boost us up both significantly. Do you want to talk for a bit?
Boosty. Oh, I'll talk for as long as you want me to. I'm putting on a show here at the House of Blues
With
in Boston.
Narios.
Yeah, with right here.
How does it sound? How does it sound now? Oh, sorry, echo. Fix that. Tell me how the audio sounds, please, before we get into the main event. You're crying. We really have advanced so far as a society that now we're looping back to if I put my fingers around it, it looks really tiny.
Looks like my hand's eating it. Yummy, yummy.
Alan is a little softer. I can get louder, bud, or I can actually kill Magellan a little bit. Let me kill Magellan.
Oh my gosh, I'm already starting to fit.
He's starting to fit. He froze, guys. It's the Magellan internet. Not Magellan internet. That's just the internet. Okay, I think I'm good. You killed him. I literally killed. I said I'm gonna kill Magellan, and the call died. Bear with us, folks. Sorry. That's just Magellan's internet. I'm gonna wait. We're just gonna. Let me actually switch to the Alan cam real quick. Hi. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a chat stream. It's Alan and Magellan from Chatz, Television Podcast. We're just hanging out, being cute. Um, I'm so excited for our main event. Magellan picked it. I'll tell you the story of why. Actually, it's a secret story, but I'll embellish it for you so that, you know, the parties involved aren't offended or anything like that. Put the Dar Soud you die text over our big M friend. Being cute and killing Magellan on stream. Yes. Dar Soud, what is that? Oh, Dark Souls. You probably mean Dark Souls. Dark. I got you, Ray. Wait for it. Wait for it. You back, boss?
Yeah, my camera died.
Your camera died. That's no good.
Yeah, so sorry, no camera, everybody.
Aww. That's okay. We're gonna fill you in spirit. Oh, can I actually? Would you consent? Would you consent?
Yeah, you can use it.
Hold on. How can I fit it? I gotta fix the crop. This will take 2 seconds. Bada bing.
You're talking about earlier there was a still image while I was setting up my camera.
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about that.
Oh, what were you talking about?
I was talking, well, right, yeah, so I said, like, oh, let's kill Magellan, and then your thing exploded. Your internet exploded.
Yeah, but what are you gonna use as my picture?
The Dark Souls you died text.
Oh, okay, sure.
That was a
funny.
Ryan suggestion. Let's see
funny.
if this works. Oh, okay. Main camera. Pull this up here. Perfect. Okay.
my years of Photoshop have come to this. That's pretty funny. You died.
A regular stream with a faceless Magellan. Okay. Let me just make sure it looks good on the actual streamy. It does. All right. I'm doing it. I'm revealing what the game is, Magellan. Fuck. Wait. Is that? Yeah. I did it. We're playing the feud.
Yay. It's The Witcher.
It's The Witcher 3 based on the new season of the hit Netflix show starring Henry Cavill.
No,
not
doing?
that. Not
Don't
that at
bring
all.
that up.
No. We're not. No. I lied. That was a fib and a falsehood. It's The Witcher, the video game based on the novel from the guy who wrote the novel. I'm playing Elden Ring. Sorry. Yeah. I broke our rule in 2 seconds. Yeah, it's Elden Ring, guys. So I was telling with John earlier that I downloaded Elden Ring again on Saturday because I was feeling nostalgic. I like have dreams about this game sometimes, man. Is that weird?
No.
I was specifically thinking about the area before you fight Millennia, that like ancient city part. As you just said,
right?
Melania. And I was like, damn, I really miss Elden Ring. And Magellan I was like, what should we play? And he was like, so I was trying to pick something that you wanted to watch me play. And we landed on Elden Ring. So I need to, this is a New Game Plus save that I haven't touched since August of last year. Pretty nutty. And I know that I want to go towards the Academy. This is the Village of the Albinarics. Oh my God. Because this is the annoying thing. They keep the whole map, but they don't give you the image of the map. I think is what it is.
Oh, that's really funny.
So
wow, it's ugly.
Can I teleport to these things? I can. So I'm gonna just teleport to the school, which should be near the. I don't remember where anything is in Elden Ring, y'all. Oh no, they don't keep my fast travels. These are just the caves.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just follow the path. Let's just play the game the way they want you to and follow the path. Ryan says that's not Tombi 2. This is Tombi 2. In a way, we're playing Tombi 2, yeah. Classic European.
The spiritual successor.
100%. PS1 platformer. If I remember correctly, I'm playing like a Moonveil Katana kind of person. Because this is the build I beat the game with. God, this game is pretty, though. I'm like Distracted. That's where we're going. That big school in the corner is where we're going eventually. See if I remember how to
on my
play.
screen. I have two monitors, and on the left-hand monitor, it's the Discord screen share of your game.
Yep.
And on the right hand, it's the Twitch stream. The Twitch stream is looking crispy, as we were talking about. The Discord screen share looks like when you make a piece of art out of different colored Post-it notes.
Whoa. It looks interpretive.
It's like this cubist like pixel art weird bad thing. So I'm just gonna not watch your Discord stream anymore.
Yeah, I might turn that off for the sake of my internet then. Oh! Ah! Got him. Wait.
Yeah.
No!
Okay.
I'm taking so much damage from these random Gregs with bells. Stop with the bells.
Has a good level score while Elden Ring does not. Well,
that's not true.
Depends on how you define music.
Musicality and whatnot. Okay. The stream on my end is pretty
on their
crunchy.
end is pretty crunchy.
How can I make that less crunchy? Tell me to great music. I'm watching it. It's definitely lagging. I'm wondering what I can kill to improve upon that. I don't have anything else open. What if I just ignore it and hope it gets better? Issue. Did you just say it might just be a skill issue? Hey Siri, how do I delete Magellan from the call? Just click delete, you dumbass.
When was the last time you unironically talked to Siri about something?
I don't use audio Siri, never. Sometimes I'll hold down the lock button on my phone to talk to Siri button.
What was the last thing you talked about?
I was probably like, yeah, what's the weather like tomorrow or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Why can't I use this? Why can't I use this? Is this broken? You may not rest.
There's probably a bad guy nearby trying to kill you.
Oh yeah, it looks really rough. Oh, do you think that's what it is? Oh, there are guys in range.
Well, no, actually, usually they just let you. I don't know.
Yeah, it might just be glitchy. I remember.
You just need to get good, I think.
I hate you. Sometimes streaming. I don't hate you. That was a joke. Sometimes streaming can cause really fun graphical glitches. I remember. I'll never forget. I was streaming or playing Sleeping Dogs. You remember that game? It was like GTA China or Hong Kong, basically. Mm-hmm. And I was driving on the highway, and the highway deleted itself. So there was like some graphics card or hard drive issue where, because the stream was being streamed off of the same hard drive the game was on, it was overloading, and it was like, yeah, we're not rendering the highway in front of you. So my car drove through the highway into the ocean below. It was super weird.
Wow.
Yeah, games are... That's how I learned that my hard drive was busted. Oh yeah, it is just choppy. How do I make it not choppy? What can I kill? I'll kill this Chrome window. Honestly, I'm gonna kill both Chrome windows and see how that helps. And then I'll pull up the stream on my iPad, so that I want to be able to see the friends talking to us. Twitchy. Twitch. Okay. Boop. Boop. Boop.
You lost my "you died." Now I'm just a rainy marsh.
Oh. I had to kill that web browser tab. I could just put a JPEG. Then I wouldn't have to load anything.
Yeah, put the JPEG that's in our chat.
Oh.
That's what I thought you were asking to use before.
Do you give me permission to do that?
Yeah, that's what I gave you permission to do, because I thought that's what you were asking.
This is retroactive permission. Okay, this is gonna look really weird on the stream for a sec. It's not it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm fixing it.
I mean, that is it, but it's just not cropped very well.
Correct. Because it's not cropped.
Yeah.
Exit, close, image. Give me image, add new, browse, desktop. There we go. There we go. There we go. Turn off Magellan Cam. Turn off Magellan Cam.
Turn on JPEG.
Turn on
Activate JPEG.
JPEG Cam.
JPEG.
JPEG. You're trying to say my lady. JPEG.
All right, that looks pretty good.
Awesome. I'm so glad. Does the stream look a little bit better? I'm gonna try and spin my camera around now. Spinning. I'm looking at it on my iPad. Whee. Oh, it looks much better.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, great. So we're going towards... Yeah, we're going northwest. We're going to Northwestern. Was there some controversy at Northwestern recently? Did I hear that correctly?
I don't know. I don't really keep up with
Whoa!
Illinois.
What the fuck is that?
Who's
this guy?
Oh, it's just the guy. It's the Liurnia, this rider guy. Yeah.
He's kind of scary.
His horse face.
Come here. Oh, I got him. Ah, ow, ow, ow. He got me. Ow, he got me a lot. Ow. Elden Ring. Got him. Goodbye. Give me your treats. Give me your treats. Ow. It's fucking bee dick. Get out of my life. So what's new in your life, Magellan? What's something you're looking forward to in the world of gaming? Or that you've been playing, or games that you've been playing?
I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart recently.
Should I tell the kids about the slaughter that happened?
Yeah.
Super embarrassing. The couple that carts together, that hustles together, stays together, right, y'all? So Magellan and I were hanging out, and girlfriend of the podcast, Amanda, was like, "Oh, we should play Mario Kart after you guys podcast sometime." And I was like, "Sure, yeah, like let's make that happen." And is that yesterday? No, that's Saturday, 2 days ago.
No, it was on Saturday. Yeah.
We were like, "Oh, we have time for a couple of games before we get really sleepy," and you guys both play this sort of evil, fucked up game. Where you start in last. I'm died. It's hard to talk and play Elden Ring at the same time, but fun.
Yeah, it's my challenge to myself in Mario Kart to let myself start in last place, give everybody a little bit of a head start, and then see if I can win. And I'm not really satisfied with a win unless I do it that way. Which is kind of absurd, I guess, but it started when I would play Double Dash, because at this point, if I play Double Dash against the CPUs, it's like not even a fair race.
I have no need for these basic creatures.
So I just kind of brought that over to Mario Kart 8, and I would do that when I was playing with Amanda, and then she was sort of like, rightfully a little bit annoyed that I would do that, and then I would go and I would win the race. And so as she started to get better at the game, she also started doing that. And then it turned into this thing where now when we start a race, both of us will back up from the starting line until one of us like loses the game of chicken and decides to actually cross the starting line to go.
Right.
Which kind of turned into a liability when we were playing with you, because you ended up being like half a lap ahead of us by the time we were ready to actually start racing.
Not ahead enough to win any of the races that we did. The first time it happened, I was like, wow, that's so funny. How did you guys catch up? And then it was like, oh, I've been spending this whole time fully trying, and I'm in 8th. And you guys put yourselves in last, and you're both in 1st and 2nd, respectively. Just absurd.
I mean, we've been playing it a lot. I'm playing it right now, to be honest.
Oh, at least you're honest.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But it's Mario Kart. They rubber band it, so.
Yeah, if you're doing really well, they bounce you right back. That's true. So Ryan makes a good point. He says, can't wait to hear you guys talk about the future of the podcast and then get interrupted by a random enemy. Do you want to talk about the podcast and what we've heard from people so far?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we haven't talked you and I yet, so I don't really know where your head's at with it. But um, we've sort of been trying to gauge people's thoughts for this period of time that there's the WGA strike and the SAG strike, and we talked in our last main feed episode at the beginning about, well, the guidelines around podcasting, companion rewatch podcasts are considered promotion and don't do that. And then we were kind of like, well, does Couch Madness count? Because we're kind of just watching an episode here and there, and the shows are mostly pretty cult, and we have a pretty small audience. So like, what's the actual tangible, um, thing that we should be doing here? And so
Right.
we were collecting people's feedback on that. What was your sense of what listeners had to say about that?
So you made a good point that the listeners were because they were fairly split. It seemed like the ultimate agreement though was no matter what we do, as long as we continue to be honest and forthright about it, at least most, if not all, of our regular listeners will stick along for the ride, which is
Mm,
good. That means if we decide to pivot to a book cast, a movie cast, no, I'm sorry, a book cast, a like games thing, whatever, then we would keep the folks around, which is what is important. I also like
mm,
want to maintain some level of creative integrity with what we do and be proud of what we put out and not just like do something because we feel like we should, you know?
right, sure.
Fuck these crabs in particular. I'm like, I can't leave. I just
I remember getting caught in this same gazebo.
hell, because there was a thing in here. I'm gonna jump out of here.
Yeah, I specifically remember just teleporting out of here.
Bye, nerds. No, you can't, because when there's enemies nearby, you can't teleport.
Nasty. Oh, then maybe I don't remember doing that.
Or maybe you do remember and you remember wrong. I remember the lead up to this school being to Raya Lucaria being annoying. So this is probably going to be a long run, but I'm going in the right direction.
Well, there's a random. I don't remember exactly where it is, but around where you are, there's a thing that just teleports you straight to the front door.
Do you want to Google that for me?
Nah,
No. I knew it. I knew it. I love the honesty.
not
There's
really.
there's like creepy guys on these buildings if I remember also. Like jumpy guy. There they are. There they are.
Jumpy guys.
I want to see the creepy jumpy guys. Oh, they're Albinarics if I remember correctly. I remember the Elden Ring lore. Hold on. Stealth kill, stealth kill, stealth kill, stealth kill. Don't. Yes! Yes! Ah! And then they do a bunch of flippies.
Yeah, these guys are kind of scary.
Yoink! Yoink! Not anymore. I'm on New Game Plus mode. This shit's easy. This is X Games mode. John's too busy playing Mario Kart 64 stuff.
That's actually exactly correct. I've only got so many hands, and I can't talk to Siri about it. So
I am still approaching. I just know also like getting in was a thing, but again, this is easier mode. I love a game where New Game Plus, by the way, is easy mode and not harder mode. You know.
Mm-hmm. Also, the only thing, come to think of it, that getting to the front door does is it gives you the map to where the key is or whatever. But
Yeah.
you already have done that, so it's like under the dragon's butt.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, so I might as well just go to the dragon and get the key now.
I think so. I think you can just skip all the clues to where it is.
Right. Okay. I remember taking like a couple days to beat that dragon. Let's see how long it takes tonight. I'm pretty close to it if I'm not mistaken. I'm in the vicinity with all these Albinarics. So yeah, I think we have flexibility. Like I would enjoy pivoting. I think that would make me happy in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
And part of me is like, oh, but it's gonna be a lot of work to pivot. And like, A, it's not really, and B, solidarity matters to me a little bit more than like the modicum of extra labor it would take to, change some upload schedules and stuff and reschedule a couple of guests who are all I'm certain I've at least reached out to one of them are fine rescheduling as needed or recording, putting it in the tank and letting it marinate like a fine meat sauce until
Sure, yeah. We could
We
do
could do
that.
that. That way we don't have to even
Yeah.
lose our recording schedule. We would just have to double
Yeah.
on those weeks, I guess.
Yeah, but that's fun. That might not be a bad idea, just for
Mm-hmm.
ease of
Scheduling.
scheduling.
Okay, I think I'm close to the very
Um,
end.
yeah. I mean, I think the sense I got is that the strongest like you should do X opinions were people saying like, yeah, you probably should pivot.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were, a handful of folks who had some just like frustrations or critiques with like the lack of clarity or consistency around because really those podcasting guidelines you got to imagine were written with bigger shows in mind, or
Absolutely.
with like SAG members in mind, and it's kind of a not like the fan podcast is not really considered quite to the same extent in those guidelines. But people made a good point, which I agree with, and I was kind of hoping that this would be what would come out of the discussion. Which it's like that's how solidarity works, though. Like,
Right.
sure,
Exactly.
you're a show that has not a lot of listeners, but if every show that has not a lot of listeners stops talking about TV, then you would hope that the aggregate result would be like it's the logic behind why I go to vote in every election that I can vote in.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's not like a material impact, huge material impact to my individual votes necessarily, but um, so yeah, so I think um, pivoting makes sense to me. Can I pitch you on an idea that I have?
Yeah, you can, of course.
Can you tell me what you think of this? So, I think rather there's like one school of thought where we like pick something to cover, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The way that we would cover a season of TV. So, we pick a book, or we pick. Some people were talking about like foreign dramas. Pick one of those, or
Yeah.
some way to approach those, or that kind of thing. So that's one option. But another option I want to pitch you on is during this time, it's like the season of Chatsums and like the Chatsum uh, mentality, which is that every episode we're kind of like discussing something new or recommending something to each other. And then maybe the way we do it is just we replace our normal like watch a TV show prep time with every week each of us gets to assign the other person like
Homework.
basically an hour's worth of homework. Yeah. And
Oh,
then it
that's
can
fun.
be about, whatever it is. And that could kind of alternate between like we could prep an activity, or we could, hey, let's pilot some K dramas. You pick one, I pick one, or hey, read this thing, or I don't know. So I think there's kind of like a more flexible option because I honestly don't know if there's one particular thing, at least right now, that I am like, yeah, I definitely want to do that for an indeterminate amount of time.
Yeah, exactly. Like Ryan actually had suggested like you guys can finally just do the Misfits pod, which was like kind of appealing at first, and then I was like, well, this is like an unprecedented opportunity for us to do whatever format we want with no expectation
Mm-hmm.
of like length or format. So doing something like Misfits or like all of a K drama is just like, well, we're doing exactly what we do, but within guidelines, which is fine,
Right.
but it's just not
Right.
very like I was saying earlier, like creatively satisfying to me. Um,
Yeah, I think there's a world where we pilot a few K dramas or something or whatever and have
yeah,
a kind of thematic conversation, but like yeah, covering one toe to tip is not exactly like you're saying. It's not like a new fresh thing. And it also is kind of like I wish I was just doing Couch Madness right now. Which is, I don't want to be bummed out by that.
Me neither. Sorry, important text.
It's okay.
You understand. You understand.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, and this was my last part of the pitch. My last part of the pitch. Oh, some stuff in the chat here. So Blake 7. Oh, okay. British. Yeah, British, I guess, is a thing. There's British.
it's the series that helped spawn Farscape. I don't mind a Chatham/Night show. Will this perhaps open up more content on stream or the often hyped YouTube page? Yes.
Yeah, I think that's another thing. We might do more things like this and put that audio on the feed or something.
By the way, I'm about to take on the aforementioned dragon that took me several days to beat.
Let's see how this goes. Okay, let me put down Mario Kart. I want to watch this.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember when I first fought this dragon. It was so fun. I think I was like a magic user, so I was like on horseback slinging spells at it, and it's like, gosh, there isn't another game that's giving me exactly this.
Oh, he's not thinking it anymore. Fuck.
We did this lesson in my class, my research class, where we were trying to teach students about the concept of implications. So like, doing the thinking of like, if this thing happens, what are the potential implied results from that taking place? Because like that's an important part of when you're writing your conclusion in a research paper, is you need to be able to discuss how your findings could have broader real world implications. So we kind of were doing this discussion where there's different examples, and it's like, okay, what would be the implications of, like, I don't know, something normal, like you've got the day off from school, or like what would be the implications of like this thing happening in the world? And then I did one where it's like, now what would be the implications of defeating the Glintstone Dragon Smaragd and gaining access into the wizard's
Raya
temple,
Lucaria.
Raya Lucaria in Liurnia of the Lakes.
Wow, your fucking encyclopedic memory. Are you kidding?
And I had like a slide up that had a picture of the dragon and like a picture of the key and stuff, and kids were like, I don't know, you'd get to get inside, and I was like, well, certainly. And then I would imagine you would do battle with freaking, I can't remember her name, but I was doing a whole one of those things.
I'm doing great, by the way.
Yeah, because you have this fucking spell. Beam spell.
What do you mean it's strategy? What strategy? And I have so many fucking flasks that I'm just like eating hits like it's nothing. I can actually come up here and he won't be able to fire me anymore.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm fucking fine, dude. What are you talking about? Everything's so chill up here. I'm partying.
I think he spews fire when he flies around.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah, eat it. No, I'm not hitting him. No, I'm not hitting him. Sir, just can you not move? I need to aim down at you. Yeah, there we go. No, no, no. Hit your tail. 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 Oh. Elden Ring's such a good game, bro.
Oh, man. Oh, so, okay, sorry. The other part of my pitch for the Chatz season.
Pitch.
Is we Chatsums are named, of course, after the Vlasic Snackum pickles, right?
Yeah. Food review pod.
Well, we could do that, but I'm thinking the season would be called like Chats in a Pickle, right? Because we're sort of in a pickle. Like, we're a television podcast, but we can't talk about that. So what do we talk about? It's a bit of a pickle. Oh, yeah. Pickle. Oh, open up the pickle jar. The Snackum Chatsums.
Snackum Chatsums. So wait. Oh,
this dragon just like moved its head and is totally fine.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, it's not. I'm out. I'm all out. Damn it.
Did a little matrix dodge of your.
Oh, now I have to actually go up and hit him. God forbid. Ugh, sucks. Pickle Allen and Pickle and Challenge. Don't make a Rick and Morty reference in my stream, Ryan. Come here, dragon. I want to stab you. I wish I had more magic flasks, but I don't. Just come closer. Just come closer, you fool. I think a pivot would be fun and would make me feel good. That's my current take. Okay. Maybe that'll change. But I'm seeing it.
JKK's got my number. I feel like Magellan has thought this idea out way more than he's letting on. That's like most suggestions I make. There's like an hour or two of R&D on the back end.
There's a 6-page spreadsheet somewhere in our Google Drive right now that's like
it's not 6 pages, it's like 2 or 3 probably.
But never mind. I have no comment.
We got to make a supercut, by the way, of you being like, "Oh, I'm so good. This is so easy." And then you totally
I was playing stupid there. To be fair, I could have easily done it. Do you want to see me do it?
Yeah.
Do you want to see me do it? Okay. Well, fortunately, this is like the best fight for replaying because the bonfire's right there. BTW, the S-Blast, unlike other Splatoon weapons I play, requires you to aim correctly, so you should be extra proud of me. I'm actually less proud of you for that one, Justin. I'm proud of you for living and for existing and being yourself. I'm not proud of you for being good at Splatoon. That's the kind of parent that I'm going to be.
Okay, I am proud. Nice work.
Good. That's why you have a mom and a dad. All right, here we go. All right, Stinky Dragon. All right, Stinky Dragon. Don't freeze the game. Here we go. 3, 2.
See what you can do with the Stinky Dragon.
Don't freeze the game. Get there! Why are you not hurting him now? Why? Oh, because I'm under his tummy. Oh, that sucks. Because that's when I have infinite mana, so I want to hurt him as much as possible during that phase. I thought we were going to be like Dragon Ball Z. I thought we were going to be like Dragon Ball Z and our beams were going to collide and then mine was going to win. I need to hit him on the first part. Like, continue hitting because I have infinite mana for a couple seconds.
You did that classic video game second attempt where
way worse than
almost won on the first attempt and then lost immediately on the second attempt.
Of course. And then the third one is a refinement and you think it's going to be the one, but it's absolutely not the one.
And then you backslide seriously hard, yeah.
You fail 10 more times and then you just as soon as you're giving up, you get it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the pitch of Blake Sevens, and tell me if this sounds familiar. A group of interesting and diverse convicts and outcasts must try to fight a guerrilla war. Their opponents are the totalitarian Terran Federation from a highly advanced alien spaceship. Is that like Pokemon the Johto League, or?
It's a whole new place with a brand new attitude.
But you still gotta catch them all. We can't. That's anime. That's fine. That's actually allowed.
And be the best that you can be.
Oh, and yeah, I guess. Yes, and.
Yeah.
What does this person say? Necessary item ahead, but be wary of dog. Good. Okay. What's the angle that we're gonna hit Jeffrey at? That's actually gonna hurt him the whole time. Probably from the side.
Do you not have other spells?
Oh, I have so many spells, dude. I just want to get him as quickly as possible. Though. This is a speed run at Elden Ring. Any questions?
No. It just feels like it's not the most efficient approach.
No, of course not. That's not even hitting him a little bit. That's not even hitting him at all. How do I actually hit him? Okay, go now. Do damage. And he's up. Fuck. Hit the wing. Hit the wing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking, gamers. Okay, well, that's all of my mana for now. And now he's going to hurt me a lot. Hold on. Get a little bit of this cookie. My foot's like kicking like I'm playing Elden Ring for the first time. This is such a good feeling right now.
Your foot's kicking?
Yeah, it's kicking. Death? Yeah.
That's fun. I like that. I couldn't believe that Elden Ring came out last year when we were talking
I
about this the
know,
other
right?
day. It's truly upsetting to think about.
It feels like it was longer ago.
I think so, yeah. Maybe 2022 as a whole just feels like it was a long time ago.
Oh, absolutely.
Couldn't tell you why.
Because 2023 has been one of the longest years of my life.
In a good way? In a bad way?
Mostly in a good way. Just a lot of things have happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's true.
I'm gonna eat
density of experience thing.
I'm gonna eat this peach. This is my my stream peach, guys. You can see it on the cam. It's a stream.
Oh, you actually have a peach?
Yeah, I could eat it for hours.
I had some pears today.
Can you say pears in a funny accent?
I'll do the TikTok. Or the Vine. What the fuck?
Wow! Go.
I can't believe it. I can't believe I did that.
Culture lip syncing on itself. Pears.
Yeah.
Oh, I like pears now. Are you talking about that one?
Yeah, it's future or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? He's like, I like pears.
Oh, is it Rick Ross?
Oh, it is Rick Ross. Yeah, it is Rick Ross.
A little sour.
I updated the app and I updated the musician. I was like, is that a future TikTok? No, it's a Rick Ross Vine.
Is that Lil Xan on Lemonade? No, wait, sorry.
Oh, that's shout out to all the pear. I forgot that he says that.
Yeah, shout out to all the pear. Did you watch it? It is Ricky Ross?
It's Rick Ross, yeah.
Okay. Rick Ross was involved in AEW recently. He was doing wrestling stuff. He sings
as a wrestler, or he was just around?
He was a hype man for another wrestler. And he raps.
If you could have one person hype you up, if you were a wrestler, who would it be?
Jeff Goldblum.
All right, that's not a bad choice. It's not a bad choice at all.
He wrote the theme song to the AEW podcast. That's the other thing I was going to say. AEW Unrestricted. Who would be your hype person?
Probably Tyler, the Creator.
Ooh. Okay, there's discourse that I want to ask you about. Because you don't go to a lot of concerts, but we are both wearing concert t-shirts, so this is germane.
Yeah, it's the time. Yeah, this is the concert episode of the stream.
So there's a bunch of different stuff. First of all, there was the Cardi B incident that happened a day or two ago. You familiar with this?
No.
At a show that she was performing, somebody like towards the front of the stage threw their water at her, like, wow, and like hit her with a bunch of water or their drink or something.
Jesus.
And this kind of thing has been happening more, and that's part of what the discourse is like, why does it keep happening? But Cardi B threw her microphone at the girl and like pitch perfect, flawless throwing a knife headshot, popped the girl and hit her in the head. And it was like a whole thing. And people are like, it's rude of Cardi to do that. And then people are like, it's rude of the woman to throw water on her. What are you saying? Such is where we're at in the internet era.
Did the girl get injured by that?
I don't think so. I mean, a microphone's not that heavy. It is metal if it hits you with the bottom of it. But to my knowledge, there was no injury to the girl. There have been so many different angles on it also. I don't know if where he's actually at. Oh, also revealed that she was lip syncing. Yeah, Ryan, but like, because Cardi stops rapping and then you can like see the song continue. Every single rapper and singer lip syncs. It's more complex than not these days. Sometimes they rap over it and they take a break to breathe. Sometimes you hope that they'll put the effort in. Most of them do. But in general, I think people are just like remembering, or people have like lost concert etiquette. Like talking about like yelling during quiet parts of concerts or taking selfies during concerts. Just in general, people being a lot ruder towards the artist in this like very I paid money, you need to be nice to me kind of way. That was beautiful. That was fucking beautiful, gamers.
I'm not a fan of throwing things.
In general?
Things that are wet and things that are hard and dense. So it feels bad on both sides to me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a little suspicious of like, oh, a Dev Lemons reference in the chat. That's great. I'll have to watch Dev's
Yeah,
coverage.
that's exactly Dev is the reason I've been thinking about this stuff, Ryan. So good job. We watched the same YouTube. She's been doing a lot of videos about this kind of thing. It's funny that she's been doing videos before the Cardi B incident, and now it's like that. Because one of the ones she talked about, I had to take a headphone off because I feel like I'm yelling. Was at a Miranda Lambert, who's a big country artist, at one of her shows.
Yeah, I know who Miranda.
Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay. These three women towards the front were taking like a group selfie in front of Miranda Lambert, and she stopped the concert to be like, "Excuse me, guys, I'm singing a song," and like, you know, got a big applaud out of the crowd, being like, Miranda, I agree, that's so rude and shitty. And then these women got, like, at least the one who, like, took the video or whatever, got fucking harassed on the internet by a bunch of goblins.
Oh, my lord.
And it's like, in a way, yeah, Miranda Lambert is very much a response. Fuck! Fucking God damn it! I was so close! And I was talking through it! I'm going to the bathroom, hold on, BRB. Fuck, dude.
Oh. Okay. Well, hey everybody. I guess while Alan's gone, I'll just kind of narrate what's happening with me. So, in Mario Kart 8, here's what I'm trying to do. I'm on mirror mode. I'm trying to get 3 stars and gold trophies in every cup. So that means you get first place in every race. I'm about halfway through the cups. Right now I'm in kind of like a pipe place. It's got a lot of water. Sort of a wet pipe place. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, that's what's going on with me. I like to play Orange Yoshi driving a wooden boat with the clouds as the parachute or the whatever. It drifts really tight. Okay, you want basketball facts? Basketball facts. Wait, what just happened? Oh, that wasn't the last lap. Dang it. I got distracted. I'm in 4th. Basketball facts. Gosh, Elgin Baylor. That's the name of a basketball player.
I'm back. Keep going.
Oh, okay. Whew. I was asked to share basketball facts, and I couldn't think of any.
I liked it. It was exciting. Taking out a selfie at a concert is a given, Ryan. I 100% agree. And I understand, like, you faced it towards her. It was during a slow song. You used flash. Like, all those things are rude. You shouldn't use flash at a concert. That part's basic etiquette. But if you are the artist, it is your responsibility to not basically order a targeted harassment campaign at these people. That's bad. It makes you look really entitled.
Did Miranda Lambert say...
No, but just by being like, hey, these people, and then like they post a TikTok that's like, this happened, like, and at the concert they're gonna start getting looks, they're gonna start getting weird vibes from people. By calling them out, you're basically, yeah. I mean, I don't know who posted the video too. Like, there's that element of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they shouldn't have posted a video. I don't know.
Yeah, that feels like more egregious. I mean, I don't know. I'm of the opinion, yeah, if you're the artist, you kind of have to, like, not complain about stuff unless somebody's doing something that's, like, actively destructive to the whole vibe.
Yes,
you know?
Yes.
Like, if someone's heckling or if there's, like, someone's in danger, then I think give a responsibility to do or say something. But if somebody's taking a picture in a way you don't like, you kind of just have to live with it, I think.
Oh!
I went to a concert, like, in the last month.
Yeah, you saw Stephen Page. No, you
I
saw BNL. You did not see
the
Stephen
rest
Page.
of BNL.
A while ago, you saw Stephen Page. That's what it was. So now you've seen all of past, present, and future BNL members. Well, past, present.
Well, we don't know about future. Yeah, they could do a sort of
collabo with Future, the
Queen
rapper.
and Adam Lambert thing.
Yeah, BNL with Future. Can you can you imagine? And here's what that would sound like, and then we do an incredible skit.
Yeah, I want to hear Future's version of the 1 week rap. That would be great.
I can't even do that
But
impression.
at that concert, I mean, I guess openers just don't get a lot of respect.
No, they don't.
Ever. But
Nope.
Five for Fighting was opening. Well, there was this other band opening that I was too late to see. And I'm struggling to remember their name. And then Five for Fighting was the next opener. And people were just like, having full-fledged loud conversations. But it was also kind of like a standing rooftop concert thing. So
I get it.
Kind of created that vibe. But it's sort of like, I'm trying to.
What if I like the opener?
Yeah, for me, Five for Fighting is just as much of a draw. Not as much, but it is.
Careful.
But yeah, also Five for Fighting is like kind of pro-military, so.
Yeah, stinky, slightly stinky.
Yeah, a little stinky. It's kind of weird. I think what happened to that guy is he got really famous like right around the time 9/11 happened.
Oh.
And it kind of like froze his politics in that moment in time.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about this. I would imagine like the context and the time in which you like gained your fame and the most positive feedback, or like the burst of positive feedback, must be this really formative moment. Like, oh well, everybody loved me at this point, so I must have been doing something right. And then if people start disliking me even though I'm doing the same thing, well, they're just wrong, or I'm gonna stick with the people who kind of share this belief or whatever. But he was also, it's in New York City, so he's also kind of like, yeah, New York City. I wrote these songs about the first responders and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not too super mad at it necessarily.
To my original point, though, I think that concert etiquette has evolved a lot since COVID. People have like forgotten how to act at concerts. Like one of the other ones that Dev was talking about was like yelling, screaming lyrics when the artist is singing, and people get shit for that sometimes. And it's like, well, it's complicated because you're here and you paid to be here, and this is like something that brought you joy, and you paid to sing your favorite song with your favorite artist. But like, hell is other people. I feel like you and I talked about this a lot during COVID, actually. Like, your ability to like justify like, well, I spent money on this and like I deserve this type of treatment, stops when other people are doing the same thing as you. Like, your sort of like freedom to like act however you want ends when there are other people involved. So
sure, people are complaining about people singing along.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, you're singing over the person. I came to hear them, not you.
What? But isn't that just like a concert thing that you
sing
with
absolutely.
What?
Absolutely.
Wait, so what's the change in etiquette there that people are complaining about it?
Yes, that people are complaining about it.
Okay.
That people are suddenly like, no, you can't do that. And it's like, that's always how concerts have been. What do you mean? That's not a like bold take. Or an accurate one. I think it's fun. I like singing along in my favorite songs. When I go to a Metric concert, I'm going to sing almost every single lyric of every single song. And the people next to me can tell me if I'm being too loud. I generally am not, because they are already so loud as a band. So, like, you can chill. But I don't know. I also think it's just always like, yeah, if people complain, then stop. But if no one's going to say anything, and then they're going to make a TikTok a week later, like, this person next to me, Miranda Lambert, was taking selfies. It's like, dog, just you talk to people.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical of the like COVID made us forget how to do this thing. I don't know, because I would imagine like maybe if we're talking about concerts largely attended by like a generation where their social formative years were impacted by COVID, I would hear that out. But you gotta imagine like people have been to a couple concerts before COVID, right?
Yeah. Some people. I think that's a fair point.
I also just haven't been to a lot of concerts, so it's not a change that I've observed.
Yeah. The last couple I went to burned me out enough that I was like, I think I'm good. But I'm going to 2 in August, so... You know, fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
I hate this fight. I'm not having fun anymore.
There's a good question in the chat from Yum Yum Pod. We tend to watch commentary videos. Do you ever get tired of most of them being about a random TikTok they've watched recently? Yeah.
Yes.
I watched. There's this one from like Dan. I like Danny Gonzalez a lot.
Yeah.
And there's this one recently where he was talking about people on TikTok who, I guess there's something where people like to flavor their water or something.
Yeah, the water talk.
Yeah. And I was just like,
who cares?
I'm not mad at this, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. And then he did the video that I told you about where he faked the Minecraft speedrun.
I watched it, by the way. Like, great video.
Yeah. Isn't it fun?
Yeah, I learned a lot.
I just prefer those. Like, those end up having so much more staying power than, you know, here's this kind of weird thing that's happening lately. Drew Gooden put one out today that I'm really enjoying so far, where he's seeing if playing Guitar Hero will make him better at playing guitar.
Yeah, fun premise.
Yeah, so I like those sorts of. I wouldn't even call those commentary videos. They're just videos by commentary YouTubers. I prefer those kinds of things over like, here's this weird trend. There are some here's this weird trend videos that age like fine wine, but you know,
I think you have to. It has to be transformative. This is like how fair use works. So for me, commentary videos are the most memorable, they have the most staying power when like the commentary is valuable, and I'm not just like, I didn't know about water talk. It's like I don't care what a bunch of 16-year-olds are putting in their water. I don't think it says anything bigger about society that's happening, other than we have a lot of people who are still wrapped up in like diet and health trends that need to be dismantled. But I already knew that. So like my favorite commentary videos these days are pretty much anything from Cody Ko, because I can't watch the videos that he watches without commentary, because he watches really weird like cringe stuff that I love, but I literally can't watch it without him pausing and being like, that was absurd. And it's like, thank you, I needed somebody to tell me that was absurd, actually, because if I just sat down and watched the video of 2 people going on a first date by sitting in a box for 12 hours, I would perish.
Oh my god, no thank you. Just the concept of that, I want to curl up into a ball.
It's rough. So here's the thing, and I was texting somebody about it today, being like, whatever. So they put 2 people in it, and their first date is that they have to sit in a box together for 12 hours. It's like a pretty small box, right? Like they're cozy, and the front is open for the viewer to see, and also for the producer to like talk to them, and they can get out to go to the bathroom. And the guy immediately was like so weird, and you could tell that the girl didn't want to be there like 30 minutes in. And
they have to do the whole thing. They can't tap out, be like, get me out of here.
No, they have to do the whole thing. And it's
so was it just awkward the whole 12 hours?
Basically, yeah. I mean, there were parts where it seemed like they were kind of getting along, and then it was a lot of it just like, yeah, no, you guys are not compatible. Because he was doing the thing that I'm now learning a lot of guys do, and I've done this in the past and have like, you know, been called out for it. But like asking the woman to do a lot of emotional labor for him. I'm going to tell you about my problems and my trauma, and you're going to tell me that what I did was okay, kind of stuff. And he like doesn't ask her very much, and then he's very forward with intimacy. Like he's like, we find out very quickly that he might be into feet, and then he like gets her he gives her a foot massage at one point, and that's weird. And at one point he's like, I would never ask somebody I don't know to like, you know, like kiss on them before getting to know them or anything. And she's like, have you kissed on a first date before? And he's like, well, yeah, sometimes. And then he wins this like challenge, and the producer's like, you can ask her to do anything, and he's like, you should kiss me and tell me tell me how good of a kisser I am.
Oh,
And he's so like,
no.
yeah, I can't watch that without Cody being like, I did it! Let's fucking go! Let's go!
Jesus.
Goodbye, stinky dragon. Oh my god.
Yikes.
And then, sorry, I can breathe again. Ryan also makes a good point. It's very amusing that every commentary channel covered the Miranda Sings controversy, and then every commentary channel covered the fact that every commentary channel is covering it. Like, we're just in a loop sometimes.
What is? I don't know what that is.
Okay, Miranda Sings, formerly really popular YouTube channel for kids. She does a funny voice. She sings songs. Popular. She also does vlogger stuff. I forget the person's actual name. Colleen Ballinger, I think is her name. Miranda just is the last one to get on this trend, basically. Okay. So a lot of stuff came out, a lot of receipts came out that she was doing some really creepy stuff with underage people. Not like inherently sexual, but like being flirty, sending inappropriate texts, sending underwear, things like that of that nature. And it's like, okay, that's really gross and weird. And then she made this apology video, which is like a top tier bad YouTuber apology video, where she like, you know, does the classic stare into the camera, serious face. Yeah. Pulls out a ukulele. And she wrote a song about how she's not sorry and how people are unfair.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is that why a bunch of random YouTube channels randomly did shorts where they did fake apologies where they said they weren't sorry? That's what that was?
Probably, yeah, exactly. So they're making fun of Miranda Sings.
Yikes.
Internet, baby. Catching up with the chat for a sec. Have you seen Acai's full clear of Toxic Gossip Train, which is that's what he's talking about. It's called the Toxic Gossip Train. All aboard,
Gossip Train. That's people commenting on how everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
Got it.
The Toxic Gossip Train is the name of the song that she did.
Oh. Where she said she didn't do anything wrong.
Correct.
Oy.
Internet. It was a cleaner chart of their apology song, 10-minute long video of singing that they aren't sorry. Yeah, exactly. For me, pre-chats, my favorite thing about pre-chats is just like exposing you to the worst parts of the internet and just hearing you go like, oh, I feel sick. I'm going to be yak. And the listener doesn't always get that. So I'm glad that they finally get a slice of that tonight. This is what happens almost every single week before we do chats.
Yeah, it's part of our pre-pod routine. You're basically my commentary channel.
I had another friend be like, Alan, you're my social media because you follow all the musicians I like and tell me when they put out new songs. And I was like, I think I'm just going to... My friend, Matt?
I mean, you told me when the Carly Rae Jepsen album dropped, so...
That's true. I just keep up with stuff, and I like to... And I am enthusiastic and like to hear my friends' opinions on those things, so... That's why I do that. This cave is weird. I've never been here before.
Oh yeah, that's
Does this lead into Raya Lucaria eventually?
I honestly don't know where you are right now.
I'm under Raya Lucaria. I found like a secret Stones Word key
door. Oh, that might get
I
you in the
think this
basement.
Is gonna eventually get me in the basement, yeah.
Might get you in the basement.
Ow. Oh my god, these guys do so much damage. Stop! Why do you guys do so much damage?
Yeah, be careful of those guys. They do a lot of damage.
Oh, thanks, man.
Ain't no problem.
Okay, I'm just gonna run. Sorry, losers. It's so dark.
Another video I saw recently that I really liked, the Patrick H. Willems AI video. Did you see that one?
Oh, I have it queued. You know me and Patrick.
That's the kind of, I think that's the closest thing Patrick has done to like commentary content, because he's talking about basically this random creator. I won't totally rehash the video, but this random creator, and it's become a trend where people are doing like they're Wes Andersoning their day.
Yeah.
It's also become a trend that now there's like AI generated what if Wes Anderson directed Star Wars, and then it's like these AI pictures of like Harrison Ford in like a green, pantsuit or whatever, like that kind of stuff.
Right.
Um, and then there's this one creator that created a series of trailers basically that took like AI generated images and then used AI to add like little bits of motion, had an AI write the script for the trailer and had an AI read the script. So
Interesting.
um and Patrick basically just like rips into them for being terrible art and like
They are.
rips into the whole AI thing, which is pretty great. But what I liked about it as a commentary piece is that part of what Patrick does in the video is he is like, okay, well, I'm just gonna make one of these just to
Okay.
like look at how bad it is, and so then he makes a terrible Wes Anderson thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of his earliest videos that he
X-Men as
sort
Wes
of blew up
Anderson.
for is the X-Men Wes Anderson thing.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was great.
So then he just remakes that concept with AI, and it's like garbage. And he's like, "Well, look at this piece of garbage that I made." Um, so I like commentary content that like is a little more hands-on like that.
Totally, I agree. Um, I think a couple things. First of all, Pinely's coverage of content farms and how the rise of AI has helped boost them on YouTube. Great channel. I'm familiar with Pinely. I don't watch their stuff regularly. Second of all, my roommate is home. Everybody cheer for my roommate in the chat. Woo,
Woo!
thank you. Third of all, um, AI stuff. Yeah, it's AI trying makes me fucking sad, dude. I mean, like, one, my boss today was like, guys, look what I can do in Google Bard, because he's like a Google beta tester, so he has like
Mhm.
the next iteration of Google Bard and stuff, and
Mhm.
he was like, Google Bard, write me an emergency management plan for Boston, Massachusetts. I'm being generic here. And it like spit out something that was like pretty mostly useless, but like had the text of what something I've read before. And I was like,
Mhm.
"Do you plan on using this?" And he was like, "I mean, I would obviously tweak it, but like this is they did the work for us." And I was like, "That worries me. Like that's like an emergency
Yeah.
management plan." Also, there's a boss down here. Who is this? What? There's a double Crystallion? I've never fought this boss before.
You've never fought this? There's like
I know
this is
I
like a weaker version of something that
yeah, I fought like Crystallions before,
yeah,
but I've
there's
never
like a
fought this
double
duo.
Crystallion in like a specific place.
Can you stop stabbing me so I can stab you, please? Oh my god, he's never gonna stop. All right, I'm gonna hit his friend.
It's
Hiya!
like one of the ways to gain access to not Caelid, but like the Dragon Barrow. Like to get from Caelid to the Dragon Barrow, there's like some thing you can unlock by killing a double Crystallion boss.
I see.
So so this is like a weaker version of that boss, I think.
Oh, got one. Got one. Now, are you gonna be weaker? Is my question.
Yum Yum Pod asked Magellan, as a teacher, how fun has AI been for you? Rachel has had run-ins with students using it, but also it helps her write out lesson plans and stuff. I haven't really experimented with using it to generate plans. Like earlier this past school year, when people weren't really on the AI thing quite yet, uh, I was using Dolly a lot and kind of screwing around with image generation, and would use Dolly images for certain things. Like we did this thing, we did this like example thing where it's like, oh, this, like we wanted students to do kind of a feedback, a hypothetical scenario type of exercise. So I created a little character who's like a little research monster doing a research project about how people react to horror movies, basically.
Cute.
Um, and I used Dolly to make the little picture, the little monster. So I did stuff like that. And then I think there were moments where it's like, eh, you know, what would you do if you needed your class to like do this thing? Give me 5 ideas. But
Yeah.
those are never, those have never been like any better than what I already could have come up with to get better results.
Mm.
But um, it's wild. This past school year, like at the beginning of the school year, it felt like nobody, like my high schoolers, weren't familiar with AI really at all.
Right.
And then by the end of the year, they were, some of them were trying to like sneak some writing. And
Can
it's like,
you
guys,
drop and come back, Magellan? I think you're
so
getting a little
obvious
choppy.
how I. Okay, sure.
I'll be right back. Sorry about that, lads. I don't know where this is. I think this is going to take me to Raya Lucaria. I hope I get to a bonfire, though, because I have no healing left. Long elevator. Okay. Now where am I? Academy of Raya Lucaria. Okay, great. Is there a bonfire I can use? Climb. Bonfire? Bonfire? No. Oh, I already have Terra Magica. But thanks. West. Oh, what? South. East? The AI got him. Yeah, exactly. They heard him talking shit. North. I think I shouldn't jump. I think I did all of that to get Terra Magica. Which is fine. Maybe there's another path I missed. I don't want to sprint. I forgot how to sprint down ladder safely. Should we switch to Diablo after this? I feel like we've been playing Elden Ring for a little while. I like playing Diablo. Magellan doesn't always like watching it, but it's way better for my stress levels and ability to talk if we play Diablo. Jump? I'm not gonna jump. I'm gonna lose all the stuff that I just did if I jump. It's Tommy 2-time. It is not. You can't. I played it, man. I played a lot of it. I didn't even play like 5 minutes. Like I played like an hour of it. You didn't beat the first level. Hi.
Hey,
Welcome back.
thanks. Good to be back.
I was getting shit from our listeners as usual. So first of all, that really long elevator after that boss just took me up to a like tower in Raya Lucaria that had Terra Magica on it, which is a good spell that I already have. So I went back down because it looked like it was on an abyss, and now I'm retracing my steps and seeing if I can find something fun. I was saying maybe we could switch games in a few minutes. Oh,
Sure. Yeah.
I'm dead. My 15.
I'm probably gonna want to call it in like 15, 20 minutes or so.
Okay. In that case, let's just run it out. What are we talking about? What were we talking about? Oh, we're talking about AI stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna check out that Patrick video.
I recommend it. It's a fun one.
Sorry, I'm doing the grin again. I'm doing the Alan grin. The smile that could sink 1,000 ships. Shit.
Shit.
So, the way you're supposed to do this, right, is you get the head from the dragon and then you can bring it to the front door. Like
There's
I killed
like
the
a
dragon.
key that the dragon was protecting.
Oh, okay. Let me go back to where the dragon was. He's right here.
And then that will open the front door.
Okay. He was here. Oh, right. It's like in a chest or something over here.
Yeah, it's like somewhere near where the dragon was nesting.
Okay. Nesting. Oh.
Nice.
Is this a body? This is a dead body. Academy Glintstone key. There we go.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yep. Oh, and some kukris.
What you want.
So now they have those. I can access the school from up here. If I use... Would you say that you're leaning towards the future of the pod looking more like a full-feature chat sims? What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I gave my pitch, but I'm wondering where your head's at. Like when you were coming into this, what were you sort of thinking?
That something like that, like a variety show, is more fun. If that's what you meant by a chat sim show, then I'm in agreement. Unless I misunderstood your pitch.
I think so. What do you mean by variety show?
Like this week we're gonna pilot. Well, I guess you also mentioned the homework thing. Is that what you more meant? That like we assign each other stuff to watch or play, or
Yeah, yeah. By variety show, you just mean like different topics every week.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was essentially pitching.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I do actually like the homework thing because we don't do that on the Garnet Wager anymore. And I really liked those episodes where it's like, oh, 6-1 this week, so I'm going to try a weird GameCube game for a couple hours, and then we're going to talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think, the current obligation that we have to the podcast is we do about 2 hours of prep, and then we record. So I think we could just, like, replace that 2 hours of prep. Instead of it being watching a show, it's, like, something else.
Is there stuff that you would want me to read?
I could come up with something. Okay. There's not anything that I'm like burning to talk about, but I think more so what I'm saying is like having the flexibility would kind of create the space that I would want to come up with something, because yes. I couldn't tell you right now a thing that I would want to do.
Yeah.
Like book club style for a long time. I don't have that answer.
Right now. Well, I was going to say you and I are also more of the like, it's recording week, what do you want to do? As opposed to like, let's list out 10 things we want to do. Like, both of those are valid for planning, but especially like you're saying for like a book club, like I want to spend 6 months on this. I couldn't tell you right now what I want to do that. So like next week I would like you to like us to read a short story. Yeah, I could totally... I've been thinking about Shirley Jackson's The Lottery again lately.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I think that is what I would like to do as well. I think it'd be fun.
Cool. Yeah, so I think... Oh, go ahead.
No, just the quote-unquote variety show format of it just being all chat sims for each other is weirdly inspired by, like, TV. Like local public access variety television, where like random people bring on stuff, or like we could have a guest and be like, hey, do you want to bring something for us this week? We don't know what to watch or read.
Yeah.
And then
that's
like,
fun.
okay, what does 6 want to do? They want to do this? Okay, sure, we'll do it.
Yeah.
It can only take up to 2 hours.
Yeah.
I think that's a very
I like that.
I could whip up a rebrand for that.
Yeah, so I think the kind of default thing will probably be like you get a half of an episode, I get a half of an episode to talk about whatever we wanted the other person to prep, or we could trade off episodes.
This is your week, this is my week.
Yeah, what's your preference? Would you rather us split each week or take turns?
I would probably rather we take turns, because splitting it means that we're each getting about like 45 minutes to an hour max. I guess it depends on the thing though. There are some things that I only need an hour to talk about. Maybe it would be better for us and our like self-control wise if we split each episode. But that also means that both of us has to come up with something every week. And maybe the quality of things that we recommend each other is higher if we have 2 weeks to come up with them.
Yeah, I could see that.
And it's okay to take time to figure out what you want to do long term. We'll still be here and having fun. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. Oh, good news! My new desk just arrived, and I've upgraded to a stand. Ha
I
ha!
would love to hear a stand-up pod. Yum yum yum.
We love standing. We love standing at the desk.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I guess the trade-off is between, on the one hand, more variety and this kind of. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, Yum Yum Pods. That's basically the Yum Yum Pod rhythm, suggesting 1 week it's you, 1 week it's me, 1 week it's a guest or listener choice,
Mm-hmm.
which is how Yum Yum picks movies.
True.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We should just steal that.
Every kid, do you mind if we steal that? Because then
Yeah,
every
can we
third
just
week,
have that?
yeah, do I have to sign that off? Every third week we get a guest. Like we have a guaranteed. We're looking for a guest.
Spit in Polish. Sorry, spit in Polish. That's what I meant.
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I said yeah.
I was like, yeah, I was confused too. I'm like, do they do that?
Yeah.
Okay, this is. I'm now having fun with Elden Ring again, by the way, because I remember most of the enemy placements in Raya Lucaria, and against individual enemies, not bosses, I'm a god amongst men. So this is gonna be easy breezy. If you steal from me, then have me on. You're on the guest list, Rai. Don't even sweat it.
No sweat.
Yeah, that guy's
Okay. Well then, who's next week? Is it you or me? I could do it if that's. I'll do whichever one is like more annoying. Going first or going second.
I see. No, you don't have.
Yes,
you don't have to.
Rachel's also on the list. Right?
Yes, Rachel's on the list. Don't you worry. We're gonna need a lot of guests if this is gonna go for a while.
On the list. Sorry.
Yeah, right now the list is her, and then you're on the second list.
It's on the other side of the piece of paper.
Yeah, different paper. You should go first. I would like you to go first.
Okay, I'll go first.
And it can be anything within reason, obviously. Not television or film. That's no struck.
Not television or film. I think the rule is the most you can ask of the other person is 2 hours of preparation.
Yeah.
Is the maximum that you can ask. But you could do something that requires no preparation if you wanted to.
Like what?
Like if there's some kind of an activity or a game or a
we're gonna do Jeopardy this week or something.
Yeah. Like if you want to do more prep or you do 2 hours of prep for your concept and
you
it's
can't
like
ask the other person to do a bunch though.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm so good at Elden Ring, dude.
And then yeah, I think Yaman makes a good point that we can explore non-struck shows and movies, like things that aren't associated with the AM. What's that acronym? The Producers Union, the American Producers Union.
It's long. I remembered it today and then I forgot it again. Yeah, it's Pim Pam Flim Flam.
Yeah, so Pim
Fuck
Pam
Boys
Flim
Limited.
Flam. Yeah, that's also fair game. Is watching something that we know for sure is not struck material.
2 hours means if you do a show, you can only talk about the first couple
two
episodes.
Right? Like a normal Chatz.
Yeah.
Episode. Yeah.
I think that's I think it's amicable.
Cool. Okay.
What is going on? Who is this? What is Elden? Every corner, I'm like, I know what happens here. I know what happens here, and then a gravity monster sucks me in and gets me with a big ancient sword.
Yeah. Yeah, this I died here a lot. My first time playing through the game.
Oh wait, I want to get him. Oh, I'm gonna give him a business. I didn't get to give him the Oh, gravity well. He gave me it. I want the thing. Give me the thing.
Yeah. We had a separate conversation about what we want to be doing on the Patreon for the next couple months. On a Chatz Nights that's going to come out tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, it just came out five minutes ago. So.
Oh, you put both out today?
Yeah, I was moving. Sorry about that.
Don't apologize. I'm curious.
Yeah, they both came out today. So you can listen to that for our similar kind of behind the scenes discussion of the future of the Patreon content.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Curious what more people think. Works for me to have 2 Chatz episodes. No. We're being hoisted, aren't we? Because then Rachel gets to, yeah.
No,
like,
I think Ryan's talking about 2 Chatz nights coming out on the same day.
Oh yeah, Bounty of Riches.
Yeah.
Sorry, I always assume the worst of everything that's said to me. It's a problem.
All right, I want to see you fight the big dog. Can you get in there?
I'm gonna get in there easily. This room used to give me so much trouble because of all the guys. Let me see if I can cheese him. I have the cheese strat already. I remember doing this on the final boss. You have to Terra Magica the floor, and then you have to Comet Azure, and then the dog is gonna eat me before I even get to start doing it. No, ow. Yeah! Oh, I did a lot of business to him, though.
This boss is terrifying.
What do you mean? He's a big fluffy buddy.
Okay, you're right.
He's friend-shaped.
Just a long, sharp friend.
Oh, that was one sword swipe. Goodbye.
Can you pet the dog for this red wolf of Radigan?
They should. You can technically pet the dog.
The thing about the red wolf of Radigan is either it smokes you or you totally destroy it. It's like not.
I don't remember having a ton of trouble with it, but I think it's valid.
I think like when I first encountered it, I was like, oh, I'm toast, and then very quickly it's like, oh, well, actually, it's kind of a glass cannon, so.
Exactly. It's just really fast. Like, it scares you with how fast it is. This part sucks. The rolling ball on the right. This is the thing that's so good about Elden Ring is it's been a year, and I remember the map like it's the back of my hand.
Memory.
Yeah. Completely.
Yeah.
And these guys will suck you up and teleport you if you go into their tummies. Yeah. Ow, Jesus Christ. Okay. I forget how to actually get to her, though, because I remember just farting around here for like an hour. Ooh, a golden seed. Ooh, big crab. Big crab.
Just run straight up the daggone stairs there. Oh,
with the ball.
I just saw the crab on my end.
The daggone stairs with the ball that rolls down?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
I think so.
Because maybe
But then there's like a guy up there that you gotta hang out with.
Well, don't you have to rotate the stairs so that they come to you? Because right now the stairs are far away.
No, you just go on the beam.
Oh. Is that how the game wants you to do it?
You can rotate the stairs?
No, I think you're right. I think you are just supposed to rotate the beam and do this. I thought you could rotate. Doesn't something about this? Oh no, it's not in here that something turns.
A different place.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about though, right? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Place that goes upside down or whatever.
Yeah, which is to the east of Raya Lucaria. Okay, don't fall on me, buddy. Hello. Okay, I might actually get to it.
My brain wants you to be able to do like Tears of the Kingdom stuff where you rewind the
click it. Yeah. Fuck that knight. Get out of here. I think I'm close. No, I said fuck you. No, don't come. Don't
fight this guy.
No, absolutely not. He doesn't need my time. Oh, he's dead.
Get his armor or whatever.
Irrelevant. Oh my god, is this her? Did I just make it?
Yeah, this is her.
Oh my god, I really am speedrunning Elden Ring. This is fun. All right, let me try and kill her, and then we can end the stream on that. This was one of my favorite boss fights in the game. We're gonna watch the cutscene. She's gonna be like, "Oh shit, Tarnished! I'm so sleepy. If only me and my 57 evil daughters weren't hungry for blood." And then she like does a big attack and creepy. My nonplussed metal face.
Totally normal. Nothing to see here.
So you gotta like kill the glowing one, and then she can attack her. Is what I think happens. What's up, babe? And then is this also a fight where after phase 1 you go into like the astral world and then you have to fight her there?
Yes.
This might not go great. That part's hard.
Yeah, phase 1 is pretty easy once you get the hang of it.
But with all the extra damage that I have, maybe it will go fine. We'll find out. Whoop. Okay. So don't need to auto target. Just gotta kill the.
Notepad asks, "What does Magellan think the new Final Fantasy 14 jobs will be?"
Okay, they are going to be. I'm just gonna tell you the type of jobs they are, and then you can make a decision.
Okay.
They just announced the new Final Fantasy 14 expansion. Is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
We have a magic caster and a melee DPS.
Magic caster and melee DPS.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I think the magic caster is going to be like a kind of psychic type of thing, like a psionic thing. Is that what jobs are?
Yeah, like classes.
Jobs are like classes.
Uh-huh.
That or like a weather, like or like an avatar type elementalist.
Sure.
The melee DPS. That's gonna be like a monk, like a martial artist.
There already is a monk.
Okay, that's gonna be probably like
Oh my god! What the fuck killed me? Stupid.
melee DPS. Hold on, I can think of this. Okay. It's gonna be like kind of like a hunter. Like you get all these like skull stuff. You like put animal skulls on your fists.
Okay.
No, I got a better one. It's like
Okay.
Wolverine. It's like a claws.
Claws.
The job is just called claws.
Okay.
How did I do?
I mean, we don't know yet, so we'll find out in a couple months if you're right.
Okay. Let's meet back here in a couple months.
Yeah, absolutely. Psychic is a totally valid one. If that's like people think that's gonna be it. Melee DPS is more of a question mark because there's so many already. Like there's ninja and paladin and warrior and samurai, and so there's like already so many.
I guess ninja and samurai. So
yeah, both already in the game. I'm leveling samurai, or I am when I play that game, which is very infrequently. Monk uses Wolverine claws. Okay, all right. I don't play. No one I know plays monk. To be fair, it's like the least played class.
Another question from Yum Yum in here, by the way. Is there a big / iconic game that you're hoping to finally play? I've been making my way through the Mass Effect games for the first time, and it's been pretty good.
The only games that I've always wanted to play and never really gone around to that like I want to play are JRPGs. And I have all of the ones that I really want to play. So like I'd like to finish Final Fantasy VII. I still haven't finished it, and I loved the first half of it or third of it, whatever. I'd love to finish Dragon Quest XI, but that game is so long, and I have so many other games I could be playing. I'd like to finish Persona 3, but again, same thing. So for me, that's always been like RPGs. There aren't that many other franchises that I'm like, man, if I had the time, I would dive right the fuck into this that I haven't already done. John, the hint for the jobs is a T-shirt of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if that helps. Oh, because somebody at the announcement thing wore like a Ninja Turtles T-shirt. That's correct.
Okay.
So people usually his shirt indicates what it might be.
I see. So it's probably like with the little the Raphael sai. Is that what those are called?
Good job. Yeah, I think they're called sai.
Or a staff. I was gonna guess like a staff wielding person. That would be awesome. I'd play that.
I would too. That sounds pretty dope.
Whenever I play a weapon fighter like a Soul Calibur or like a Mace the Dark Age, I always like to play that staff wielding character.
The Scanline kids just did a GameCube stream like 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago. I don't know why they didn't invite you, the foremost GameCube expert.
It's messed up, but it's cool. Oh, it's cool.
Played
I could do another one.
And maybe contact you, yeah.
Did they do the one that Link was in?
Yes, they did. They played as Link and everything. It was cool.
Yeah. That's a good one. Yes, Justin Killick. He's the Soul Calibur staff wielding person. And he is cool.
This part I always know you're supposed to be on the outside because the guys on the inside hurt you. Well, everyone hurts you here, but
I think for me, big iconic game I'm hoping to finally play.
Yeah, it's like there's something on Echoes that you're like, I've always wanted to.
Well, I think I'm excited for all the stuff that we cover on Echoes. I just saw this like kind of random, but I just saw that they released on the Game Boy Switch Online Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons.
Yeah, I was curious about those too.
That's interesting. Kind of wonder what that's all about. There's something else on there. I think the original Paper Mario I also want to do. That's on the
That's on there.
N64.
Yeah.
And then they're remastering Super Mario RPG
Oh yeah.
at some point soon.
Did you watch the trailer? Did we talk about this trailer? How you feel about the graphic update?
I think so. I think so. Yeah, I think we did.
Okay.
And yeah, Yum Yum Pod. I want to write more stuff for Substack. It's like always kind of at the bottom of my priority list, but now that my move is done, I think I'll have more time to sit and write and stuff like that. So
It's good that you gave yourself a platform that's just there and doesn't ask of you anything, but is available for you to put things into.
Yeah, I definitely, my intention is to write more, and I have a lot of like, you know, ideas of things that I want to write.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just by necessity, it always has to be the last priority, unfortunately.
Oh, I keep missing the one that I'm looking for. Damn it. Oh, she's right there. Hello.
There's something else that was on Nintendo Online that I was like, oh, I really want to play that, but I can't remember what it is. And that's okay. Oh, and then Pikmin 4 just came out. Maybe I want to become a Pikmin person. But
My friends are really liking it.
We play it for that goes.
Oh, would that be the one that you would do?
I don't know which one we would do, but I think I would want to play Pikmin 4 until I had played another Pikmin and had some sort of context for it. So we'll see.
Yeah, I've never.
Part of the boss fight is just so unpleasant to watch,
and it's just boring.
Yeah,
like gameplay wise, it's boring, and you're just you're killing not innocent. You're killing like young girls.
Yeah. Bye, Yum Yum Pod.
Bye, Yum Yum Pod. Thanks for being here.
Stream.
We're wrapping up soon. Once I kill Renala, Queen of the Full Moon.
Enjoy your dental
wife. Enjoy your standing desk. Also, I'd love to see pictures.
Yeah.
Come on, where is it? Oh, right here.
There's some things in Elden Ring or just in games in general where it's like, you don't have to keep testing me. I know how to do this part, you know?
Yeah, totally.
I mean, obviously the like thing it's really testing you on is how efficiently can you do this part so that you can survive the next part.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like an unpleasant process.
Oh, I thought I wouldn't take that. I totally took it to the face. It's gonna like explode or something. Oh. Oh, the moon is gonna explode.
That's a spell. That's a spell that you can cast.
Right. Oh yeah, look at that flawless dodge. I can probably stagger her if I do this correctly. That's the fun thing about the Moonveil Katana that they don't tell you in school. There you go. Oh, I didn't get a full stun. Come on, dodge. Keep dodging. Keep dodging. I'm gonna die. I don't want to do this anymore. Right. One more try.
Okay, last try.
No. Last try. Just because you have to do phase 1 again. That's why I hate this. Phase 2 is cool and it's pretty fun. It's just getting there is so annoying.
Yeah.
You know what I've been watching? I'm watching TV. Sorry. Nope. Never mind. Nothing.
Do you have a favorite boss fight?
Oh, in Elden Ring?
In games in general. Or like top 3 that come to mind.
So I'm the notorious Final Fantasy XII lover. It's a really busted PS2 RPG with some...
There are posters of you around town.
Yeah, I'm a menace to society.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, I rolled through the ball. I love rolling through the ball. It makes me feel like I'm invincible. There's a boss in that game. I think it's from another Final Fantasy, like FF4 probably, and it's a wall. And I was always enchanted by that boss because it's such a like, we didn't know what else to put here, and so we're gonna take the metaphor of like there being a brick wall in front of you and literally giving it hands and feet, and it runs at you, and it's a big wall.
That's really funny.
I've always been fond of that wall boss, and it's like kind of fun. Like you have to, it's tedious. We have to do like certain spells on it to hurt it. I think that game has really cool bosses. I think about certain WoW bosses all the time. There are like bosses from Wrath of the Lich King and WoW that I like still, have fond memories of. There's one in Naxxramas where you have to jump back and forth across. I like MMOs, is what I'm realizing. Most of my answers are MMO RPG bosses.
Huh. I wouldn't have expected that. That's cool.
I don't play a ton of action games.
Yeah.
Like, favorite Elden Ring boss, anything that's not a dragon, basically. Probably Radon. Radon. That's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work of art.
Yeah, that one's pretty beautiful. I like when you. I think my favorite Elden Ring one might be when you fight Margit again.
Oh, and he takes the cloak off or whatever?
In the throne room, and he's doing blood stuff. That one's kind of fun.
Yes, that one is really cool. And like a twist. You're like, oh man, it's real now.
Yeah.
The wall in FF14 is pretty cool. Yeah, see, they do that premise a ton. Like, what if you fought a wall? But I like it in 12. More people should play Final Fantasy 12. I'm sorry to say it. Do you have a favorite boss fighting game?
Golly, I'd have to think, but the one boss fight that's coming to mind is when I played Knights of the Old Republic for the first time.
Yep.
I like got hung up when I was in the Starforge.
Yeah.
It was like too hard. So I started doing cheat codes and I like tried all the different cheat codes and stuff. And then there's one cheat code that in the final fight against Darth Malak, it turns him into a Twi'lek dancer, and then you like do a little dance with him instead of fighting him. And so I like did that cheat, but then I like had kind of save locked myself into that cheat being active, and I couldn't figure out how to deactivate it. So it was impossible for me to actually do the fight. So I just kept like going to the room, and he kept turning into a Twi'lek dancer and doing a little dance with me, and I couldn't fight him.
Jeez.
Yeah, which is kind of funny.
So you like it because mechanically some interesting unintentional stuff happened.
I mean, it wasn't even like I like broke the fight.
Right.
I didn't do the fight because I did but that is it was like a hard coded cheat code that the developers put in.
I see.
So, it was something that they like expected people to experience, I guess. But it was not really like, an intended experience for everybody.
I always see those YouTube videos that are like, this game had an anti-piracy measure where if you pirated it, it would like, delete your save after a certain point of the story or something like that.
Yeah.
And I did have a brief era where I was pirating games. I was like early college, had a laptop but didn't have the money to buy anything for it.
Yeah.
And I was like looking up, I'm going to be honest, I was looking up like Skyrim hacks and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was such a Wild West era for me. Just the broken stuff you can find on. Oh, that was cocky of me. That's stupid. That was so cocky. I tried to comment Azure her. I thought it'd be a cool way to end it. Entirely arrogance, pure arrogance. I will hit this another time, guys. But I'm burnt out on Elden Ring. LD for now. Let me close the video game and say goodbye to the kids. I love you can just Alt F4 Elden Ring. That makes me happy. 2 camera setup. Whoops. Shouldn't Magellan Camp still be the picture? Oh god. Okay, we're just gonna do this. Boop.
Boop. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Yeah.
You ever think about your face isn't symmetrical and it fucks your perception of space up a little bit?
Are you talking about you as in all faces, or are you speaking about my face specifically?
I'm speaking about my face specifically.
Oh, I see. I do think
I would
about how
never
my
say
face is
that
not
about.
symmetrical.
I would never say that about you.
Okay.
This is the angle. This is the only angle that I look good right now. Just kidding. I look good at every angle. Hey guys, thanks for listening. We hope you had a good time. Uh, watching me play Elden Ring. I'm so tired. And talking about the future of Chatz. We will update folks in the future about where that goes, but it sounds like we're gonna be trying out this non-struck work variety show, chats all chatsims all the time.
Yeah.
Situation. So
Chat's in a pickle.
Chats in a pickle.
We're in a pickle.
Oh boy. Do you actually? Can you wave goodbye to the people? Or actually, I can just shake you. How about that?
Yeah, can you shake it?
Bye, everyone.
Like rotate it or something.
Oh yeah.
Bye bye.
How do I rotate it?